My fiancé moved his female friend into my apartment, so I married another man at City Hall instead. I was supposed to become Mrs. Harrison today, but 6 hours after being stood up, I became Mrs. Rockefeller instead. Who said getting dumped was a bad thing? Standing outside a luxury high-rise in downtown Avalon District, I checked my watch for the 5th time. It was 7:30 a.m., and the streets were already packed with people rushing to work. Matthew Harrison's silver Mercedes C-Class was still nowhere in sight. For 3 years, without fail, he would show up here like clockwork every weekday at 7 a.m. That was his idea. Darling, let me drive you to work. It's what real couples do, he used to say. I had called him over 10 times before someone finally answered. Hello, is this Sophie? Matthew's driving right now, a woman said. Her voice was unfamiliar and a little too sweet, the kind that could instantly put me on alert. I'm Emma Blanton. I fell down the stairs at my apartment this morning. My ankle swollen badly. Matthew saw my SOS and rushed over to help. Put him on the phone. My voice turned cold. A second later, I heard Matthew's voice, laced with irritation. Sophie, now's not a good time. Emma's hurt. I have to take her to the ER. You couldn't text me? I've been waiting out here for nearly an hour. It was an emergency. I didn't have time to update you. Also, I won't be able to drive you for the next few weeks. Emma's ankle will take at least 6 weeks to heal. She needs someone to look after her. Matthew, our wedding is in 2 months. So what? I'm not supposed to ignore a friend in need just because I'm engaged. Don't be so selfish, Sophie. The call ended. I inhaled slowly, forcing myself to stay calm. As the youngest partner at one of the top law firms in the city, I made $800,000 a year. I could call a black car service in 30 seconds. But this wasn't about the money. By the time I arrived at the firm, I was 2 hours late. My office was on the 32nd floor, with sweeping views of Crown Park. What happened? David Rockefeller walked in, holding 2 cups of coffee. David and I had gone to law school together at Hayward. We also grew up as neighbors in Belmont District. Now, he was a senior partner at the firm. Matthew went to take care of his dear friend, Emma, I said, taking the coffee. You mean that Emma who posts bikini selfies on Instagram every other day? David sank into the leather chair across from me. Do you follow her? No, it's just that her comments are always under Matthew's posts. Matthew, you look so handsome today. Your muscles are getting even bigger, David said, mimicking a woman's high-pitched, syrupy voice. I opened my laptop. Doesn't matter. The prenup has already been drafted anyway. David leaned forward and said, Sophie, we've known each other for 25 years. I have to be honest, Matthew isn't good enough for you. He's a personal trainer who barely makes $50,000 a year. You're the one covering all his expenses. David, let's not get into this again. Fine. He raised both hands in mock surrender. But if you ever need anything, I'm here. Also, you look incredible today. That DVF wrap dress was made for you. My phone buzzed with a text from Emma. Sophie, I'm really sorry you were late. Hope your boss didn't give you a hard time. I told Matthew I could call an Uber, but he said it's a friend's duty to help. I'm sure you understand, right? I typed quickly. Emma, first, I'm a partner. I am the boss. Second, we're the same age. You're 3 months older, so drop the innocent act. Third, yes, I do mind my fiancé being your personal chauffeur. Please handle your own transportation next time. I hit send. A few seconds later, her reply popped up. Oh, sorry. It must have been your smile lines that confused me. I really did tell Matthew not to bother, but he said a man should protect a woman in need. Maybe you should talk to him directly. Your voice should carry more weight, as his fiancé. She added a wide-eyed emoji for extra effect. I turned my phone screen toward David. Look at this. She's implying I'm old. A woman in her 30s, still dressing like a teenage girl in bubblegum pink dresses? It's pathetic. Just then, Emma updated her Instagram story. My personal driver. In the photo, she was pouting into the camera from the passenger seat. At the edge of the frame, I could clearly see